What's going on, guys? It is currently 6:30 in the morning. I've been up since 5 in the morning, so an hour and a half. And I was dreading it. I'll be honest. My alarm snoozed this morning. I sat on my bed and I was like, an extra 2 hours of sleep could really help me out. An extra just 30 minutes of sleep could really help me out. Man, I'm not feeling as sharp this morning. Maybe I need a bit more rest, and then I can get up and get my breakfast. I'll get the coffee, creatine, blah blah blah, and then I'll feel good. I was also dreading making a YouTube video this morning. I've been consistently making them for the last few weeks or so, but I was like, maybe if I gather my thoughts correctly, and maybe if I write it down, maybe if I just wait a little bit. And it's like, you'll always not want to do what you need to do. You'll always not, like, your body is going to tell you what it wants to be more comfortable. Bro, I could still sleep right now, and I still feel like it could help me out. I could still wait on making this YouTube video and see if I can script it out better, and I have a better hook, and I have a better, segment or whatever. There is no perfect time. There is no best way to do something. There is no, like, whatever sorts of thoughts you may have about how great something will be if you wait. That's not true, bro. The level, like, the sort of level or place that you need to be, or the time you need to be to get to wherever you want to go, it's like, it doesn't exist. You just have to do something. You just have to get out of your comfort zone. And again, this isn't me trying to compare myself with everybody else or saying how I'm so much better than everybody. I used to. Back in my baseball career, all I thought about was, how can I throw like him? The day that I can throw this way like him, then I can, XYZ. Then I can go Division I school. Then I can go and play Major League Baseball. And it's like, fuck that. Like, that never left me happy. That never left me with joy. I never found myself truthfully enjoying what I was doing when my mind was always thinking about somebody else. So as I woke up this morning, it wasn't about, oh man, I'm doing so much work. Everybody else is sleeping. Everybody else is just slacking off, and just the day before today, they were probably drinking, they were probably smoking, they were probably with their friends and family, and I'm over here just grinding. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I don't care how successful somebody is, how unsuccessful somebody else is. I care about my life. I care about me. I care about what I'm doing. And it's doing things that are pushing me to getting uncomfortable is what makes me grow. It always has been. Getting out of my comfort zone, getting out of hitting the snooze alarm, waking up late, just living in this hamster wheel of listening to what others say and just doing what other people say, to always be on their good side and never be on their bad side, and always, no. I need my own life. I need to live my life the way that I want to live it. And it's not even about waking up at 5 in the morning that's so powerful. And yeah, I've read all these books, and I've, seen all these podcasts. It's like, I don't care about nobody else. But me being here in this moment, in this current place, is giving me time to work on myself, giving me time to work on my business. It's taking away all the times that I have to wake up and I have to get ready and I have to go to work and I have to do this and I have to do that. It's taking all that shit away. It's slowing down time for me. And now I get to decide, okay, in what areas am I lacking and what can I do to improve it? It's looking at all the things that I've wanted to get better at, or whenever my life is like speeding up and I have to get to work and do this, do that. It's slowing down time and seeing, in those moments when I'm working, when I am with family, when whatever, what can I work on? what can help me out? What can have a drastic change in my life if I do this more often? And I get to learn all these things just from waking up early. I'm not telling you to wake up early. I'm not telling you that waking up early is the secret to your success, or your secret to whatever sort of endeavor you want to get in. But what I found is, just from waking up early, from being uncomfortable, from not wanting to do this, from overthinking this, and just like from like one part of my body telling me no and the other side telling me yes, I am just hammering down the person I want to be. I'm hammering down the identity I want to hold. And it's consistently doing things like this that are gonna push me towards becoming that better version of myself. The version that wakes up early, that his mind is just sharp, that he's just fucking there and he knows what he wants, and he's consistently working on himself. Because it's gonna get to a point to where waking up at 5 a.m. is gonna be nothing. Matter of fact, I might get to a point to where I don't even need to wake up at 5 a.m. because I've built up so many good habits that I'm just able to do them later in my day. I don't know. I do not know the trajectory of my life. I don't know where none of this is gonna go. But at some point in time, 5 a.m. is gonna be a cakewalk. Right now, it's kicking my fucking ass. I want to be asleep. I want to be chilling. I want to just lay down and just start dreaming and forget about all this. But it's doing things that are making me uncomfortable. It's pushing me towards the next level. And then once I get comfortable, now I have to find something else to help me level up. Whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it looks like. But all I know is, if I can just start with one thing, as simple as waking up early, and I get used to that, now I can go to the next level. Once I get used to this, now I can go to the next level. Once I get used to this, now I can go to the next level. And it's a continuous progress of just upwards and upwards and upwards. Again, progress isn't linear, but you get the actual point. Once you get comfortable with each building blocks, you get to move up. But it all starts with just something as simple as waking up early. And that's it. Waking up early. That was one thing I didn't want to do. This YouTube video, I didn't want to make this YouTube video. Bro, I'm telling you, I want to be asleep. I want to be comfortable doing the things that I've always done. But it's always in the areas where you can improve is where the growth comes in. For a while, I didn't want to make all these different changes. I was very comfortable with the life that I was living, that I had. And I was just living in a cycle. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to change. I was going to school, that was easy. I was playing baseball, that was easy. It was working out, that was easy. I was with my girlfriend for I think 1 or 2 years now, that was easy. And my family, and it's like, I just saw myself from like the third point of view, and I just saw myself like I'm never going to grow in this area. And it's so weird, bro, because it's like, it sounds like I was just ungrateful. I didn't appreciate it. I wasn't caring for what the struggles that my parents made for me and all that shit. It's like, trust me, like I was super grateful. Super grateful. And I'm so grateful that I have this, that I need to make the most, not only of this, of whatever opportunity I had, but of just my life. And it's led to just a very strange path. I'll say that. A very strange path. My story is so weird. I've been through so many different things. I've met all types of people. I've been in some rough areas. I've been in some nice areas. I've known what it's like to struggle. I've known what it's like to just have a life that's very chill. And it's just been this weird up and down. You know what I mean? Where like, even though I have moments where it's just chill and everything is going my way and everybody is helping me out and we're all partying and we're all having fun, it's like I feel weird in those moments. I feel weird, to be honest, because I'm like, why is everything going my way? Why is everything that I've ever asked for going my way? And I'm always grateful. And then at some point in time, it's like I'm kind of getting ready for this storm. You know how they say the calm before the storm. And so when it's calm, yeah, you know, it's cool and all. And then at some point in time, it's like, well, what's about to come? What's coming? Like, how should I be ready? Like, what should I do? And some people don't want to admit that fact, that you go through periods of your life where it's extremely difficult. God is going to push you towards a place that you've never been. He's going to push you consistently. He's going to be there. You're going to want to quit. You're going to want to give up. You have thoughts of never doing this again, of never going through anything hard in your life again. And then the calm hits. And everything just figures itself out. You get in a place where you're very comfortable, where you're very chill. You were dealing with a whole bunch of stuff back then, but now things have calmed down a bit. Now things are going your way, and you're excited, and you're also thankful, and you just thank God for what you have, and you thank God for all these different things, and that storm comes back, and you're like, man, God, like why am I going through this? Why am I doing this? But it's like God showing you, like, you have more to give. You have always more to give. If you're alive today, like if you're watching this entire video today, it is a blessing by God that you're still here. It is a direct sign that whatever God has put into your life, He knows that you can overcome it like you have in the past, and you still can now. But with that being said, guys, do things that are going to push you. Do things that are out of your comfort zone. Yeah, bro, it sucks. I don't want to be up. I don't want to make this YouTube video, but I got both done today. And I still have my entire day to go. And so if there's more things today that I can do to help me grow, yes, it's going to be very, very weird and odd, but I have to do it. I have to do it because I know the growth that always comes from it. Fellas, thank you so much for watching this video. I've been just enjoying making YouTube videos a lot. Kind of give you guys putting you guys into my mind and letting you guys in on like what I listen or what my thoughts are, what I think and how I go about my life. So you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless and take care.